everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the Bridal Show. Today we are here with a wonderful family company that revolves around Jennifer Lynne Photography, and right here we have Jenny. Would you all like to introduce yourselves further?
Yes, I'm John Stratton, and Jennifer is my daughter, and we have started our company. It's a family-owned business, and my wife Melody and my younger daughter Sarah and Bradley are all involved as well. But Jennifer and I are the main photographers.
Mm-hmm. Great. And Jennifer, what got you excited about photography and getting into the business?
I don't really know. I just kind of enjoyed it, and I got a camera like in middle school and kind of got obsessed with it.
Oh, awesome.
So
cool. Did you have photography classes that you were doing, or just experimenting on your own?
I experimented and looked some stuff up.
Okay.
That's about it so far.
Yeah, it's amazing how many resources there are on the internet. I mean, I've been playing with cameras a little bit lately, and I'm trying to learn ISO and aperture and all that stuff, and so it's really awesome, and I feel like there's so much information just at your fingertips.
Yeah.
And you guys have such a wonderful location. Can you tell us, this is your home and studio, can you tell us a little bit about the facility here?
Yes, this is our home, and we built the house with the idea of having a photography studio in the future. So it's a very open plan, large open spaces that we can open up like we have here for larger groups, and we have a smaller area that we set up for headshots and portraits. We try to focus on the wedding side of the photography business and portraits. So we just to really turn a hobby into our business. It's something that has been a hobby for me for all my life, really, since college. And Jennifer, as she said, has gotten very excited about photography, and she's actually worked as well for a local children's camp this past summer, and we'll be there again this summer as their photographer. So I think that that kind of helped her be very comfortable in photography, and she's, I think, enjoyed that.
It gives you a lot of good experience, and also it's nice to have some equipment that you can mess with and learn.
Yeah, what's the name of the camp, and how long have you been out there?
Camp Hi-Ho. I just started last summer, but it was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
It's owned by Blaine and Karen and Gary Lawrence, and their daughter is Jennifer Lawrence, the actress.
Oh, okay.
If you know of her.
Oh, that's so funny.
And so there's an interesting tie there, because Jennifer being the photographer there at the camp, it's really a children's camp. So they have probably 300 children a week that come through.
Oh, wow.
Maybe more.
Maybe more than that. So she's running around taking photographs and portraits, kind of on the spot, very action oriented type thing, because the kids are playing at this camp. They have a lake and just a lot of different activities. So the portrait side of it is what she's enjoyed there.
Yeah, definitely.
Was there a point in time in which you really realized this is something I love doing and I want to do it professionally, even beyond the camp?
You mean like beforehand, or? I don't know. I had this little phase like before that where I was like, oh my gosh, I want to take pictures for the rest of my life, and then I got to the camp and just went with that.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. So you guys talked about wedding photography. I mean, I'm sure you've seen some beautiful weddings so far. What do you enjoy about doing that?
Getting to know the people and just like being there with them, because it's like really important to them, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is so neat to be part of someone's really special day, and I'm sure you get to see a lot of cool designs and things like that with the wedding dresses and the flowers, and it sounds like a career to be surrounded by beauty all the time.
Well, we also considered it as an honor to be asked to take photographs at a wedding. It's the most special event in your life, in our opinion, and it's a very unique opportunity as well when two people are making promises to one another and doing that so publicly, and we're just honored to be there. So we really treat it as the honor to be there, and we want to photograph the event and really provide a service to the bride and groom. And as Jennifer said, it's enjoyable to kind of become a part of their event.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
That's awesome.
Well, we're excited to be here. We are profiling Jennifer Lynne Photography on the Bridal Show, and we'll be right back.
and welcome to Lexpon. Lexpon is the only online coupon company that is devoted to its customers in Lexington as well as Central Kentucky. We have amazing deals on everything that you need as well as everything that you want. Look, we're all looking for ways to save money. Why not stretch your dollars with Lexpon? Just sign up below and start receiving your daily deals. It's time to save some serious money. So what are you waiting for?
Welcome back to the Bridal Show, and we are back with John and Jennifer from Lynne Photography. And what's it like working with your family? You're pretty much your whole family is involved with this business. What's that like?
For me, it's very enjoyable. I mean, having your whole family involved and your children, seeing them really mature into something that they enjoy and learn, and taking a skill and developing it. My son Bradley is in the University of Louisville Speed School and studying computer programming, and he actually developed our website, so he's our technical person.
Awesome.
And my wife Melody keeps us kind of all in the right direction, so she's kind of our manager. She's actually a legal secretary, so she kind of helps on some of that side as well. And obviously Jennifer has got her fingers in all of it, but enjoying the photography. And then our youngest daughter Sarah also helps as our assistant and kind of helping us make sure everything is at the wedding and at the event. And she really is a pleasure. And I think she may be going into videography as where she is headed. But we've been enjoying it.
That's really awesome to think that at a wedding you all are there together helping each other. I mean, is it usually 2 people, 3 people?
Well, one thing in our we have a commitment agreement that we provide to the bride and groom, and we have multiple photographers, myself and Jennifer. We like to be able to provide multiple vantage points to take photos from. So at least you would have the 2 of us and my wife as well. So it's, as I said, it's a family business. We're all involved in it, but we do multiple photographers.
Definitely, that's a great service.
Yeah, and what's the process like if you're out shooting a wedding and somebody wants to talk to you about shooting their wedding? How does the ball get rolling on that? What do you do?
We want to make sure that when we book a wedding for a bride and groom, they have our full attention. We only book one wedding a day. That is their day. It's their special day. We give them the full day. We don't set a time limit on when we're going to be there and when we're starting and leaving. We photograph the entire event for them. So if someone were to contact us during a wedding, we would probably take their information and then just get back to them so that we're not being distracted, because we found that in a wedding there's so many things and you feel like you're a part of the entire event. So you want to do your part correctly. You don't want to stumble. So that's what we would do. We would probably contact them and be back in touch with them.
Great. And do you bring them out here for consultation?
We can. It seems the wedding business is mostly on location, but we do set up and we've taken photographs in our house. We've used our home for certain engagement type photographs. So we try to use the studio. It's really what the couple would want to do.
That's wonderful to customize it for them. Now, if one of our viewers wanted to get in touch with you, how would they do that?
They would call us at 1502-494-7235.
Okay, and then do you all have a website or anything like that?
Yes, we have a website. It's JenniferLynnePhotos.com. That's JenniferLynne,
okay.
Photos.com.
Yes, Lynn with an E. That's very pretty.
Right.
I like it.
Great. And here at your house, you've got, is it a 3-story home?
Yes, sir.
Great. And you sometimes do pre-engagement sessions, or you do engagement sessions here. Can you tell us about one or two of your favorite rooms? So we're here set up in a great studio location here too. But as you take folks around the house, what are two of your favorite rooms that you like to do shoots in?
Well, it seems the classic staircase bride or bride and groom walking down the staircase is a favorite.
Okay.
So we've always taken photos around the staircase, even ourselves, Christmas time, we set up our Christmas tree there. So depending upon the season, we use the staircase. This is a large room, so we can take down the photography setup and just use the windows and blinds as a backdrop in front of the fireplace, or in front of some of the windows and doors. And then our other room that's around the corner is really more of a flexible studio space. So it's more for headshots and that sort of thing. But,
very cool. And how long have you been doing photography?
Well, our business is a young business in terms of the wedding side, but I really started in photography when I was in college.
Oh, okay.
I studied architecture, and that's my main profession. And I studied photography at that time. That was in 1985. So it's been a hobby for me all my life. My wife and I, we've traveled a little bit, and kind of combined the architectural photography with the hobby. And once Jennifer got interested and very involved, that's when we started the business.
Very nice.
But it's been an enjoyable thing, taking a hobby and turning it into a family business.
Great. And when folks contact you, are there 2 or 3 different packages that you offer, just to kind of start out with, maybe a budget package, a few other different plans?
Right. We do start with a suggested packages, and we put together what we think are probably the most desirable items, I guess, but we make it so that it's flexible. As I said before, we really prefer to come to the wedding, photograph the entire event from start to finish, and then let the bride and groom decide and build their own package. So our packages and we start with an economical package as well, because we understand there's a budget that we have to meet. So we prefer to have the bride and groom select the photos afterward, and then decide how much they really need to budget and include in their package. But our beginning packages can start as around $500.
Oh, okay, that's really good.
In the heart of the bluegrass, the Gene Ferris Winery and Bistro is vintage Kentucky. Your walk in the vineyard gives way to a lush yet delicate experience, complemented by your personal selection of internationally recognized wines, and finishing with fresh regional cuisine in a beautiful setting. Gene Ferris Winery and Bistro, hand-picked, Kentucky proud.
Hello and welcome to Lexpon. Lexpon is the only online coupon company that is devoted to its customers in Lexington as well as Central Kentucky. We have amazing deals on everything that you need as well as everything that you want. Look, we're all looking for ways to save money. Why not stretch your dollars with Lexpon? Just sign up below and start receiving your daily deals. It's time to save some serious money. So what are you waiting for?
there a favorite recent wedding that you've shot? Maybe a couple you've really enjoyed working with, or a venue that you really enjoyed, whether at the ceremony or reception? What comes to mind for that?
I just remember we photographed our cousin's wedding a few weeks ago, so that was a lot of fun. I mean, I knew the people.
Yeah.
So
great. Where was their ceremony and reception at?
And the name escapes me, but it was outside of Lexington. And it was an interesting place as well for us because it was one of the less traditional churches. And their ceremony was actually in one of the youth areas. So it was a different backdrop and setting that was somewhat difficult for us as photographers.
I'm sure if you're used to the classical setting.
Used to a real bright church and the real traditional format, but this was something different, and but we enjoyed it. It was
very nice.
And I think the thing that we enjoyed as well in all weddings, but that wedding in particular, and that we try to strive for in the photographs that we take, is to capture the sincerity of the moment. We don't really, we kind of approach it as a photojournalist type photography. We don't really pose the bride and groom or the family. We try to be there capturing the events as they're happening. And that seems to, we're able to find the sincerity within the wedding and how they're interacting with one another.
Definitely. That's awesome. That seems to be so much more fun sometimes because people can be nervous when they're being posed. And my dad always tells me that my smile is fake because I pose a certain way. But it's so neat to have the journalistic type photography and just, it's less staged and does seem so much more sincere. That's really neat.
And it's comfortable for us as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that comes from the architectural side, because when you photograph architecture, it's
It's already standing still.
It's just standing still, and it's waiting for you to photograph it, and waiting for the light to hit it just right. So,
yeah, and you guys are artists in so many different facets. You're both also musicians.
Oh wow!
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, can you tell us all the different instruments and other different things that you guys do?
Well, I play the flute and the piccolo in the school's in my school's concert band and in the marching band, and I play the saxophone in the jazz band.
Awesome.
So,
and you still have time to shoot weddings with all of that, right?
I try, yes.
Yeah, and John, what's your musical background?
Well, I'm a hobbyist musician as well. I play guitar.
Very nice.
But Jennifer is obviously, I never learned to read music. She's learned to read music and can play with a band and do very well. And that's part of her family and her background. I think from both sides of our family, we're musical with stringed instruments and band instruments as well. Her grandfather plays saxophone and plays weddings, and we've enjoyed music, and her youngest sister is also starting in the band, and so kind of followed the same footsteps.
Yeah. Regarding some of the photographic packages, do you guys do a lot of the finished work as well, like arranging canvas prints, or do you prefer to keep it more streamlined?
What we offer to the bride and the groom is that when they see the photographs, we normally take a lot of photographs, and that's the result of digital cameras that I believe everybody does now, but there's a lot to choose from. And we will do the Photoshop editing in-house ourselves. We do send out any prints to a laboratory and have that done. I used to do the darkroom, and it's very involved to do that.
Oh, definitely.
So the speed of the labs, they do an excellent job. You get color corrected prints. So we do offer within the packages that we provide the digital copy as well. And we will help the bride and groom that may want to do some of the photoshopping or even ordering the prints themselves. It's a way to save money for them. So that's something we look into. Some people prefer to just do it all for me and have it ready for me. I'm too busy with everything else at my wedding, but others might want to be involved and have prints done themselves, different sizes. We do offer in our packages 8x10 prints, 5x7 size prints, and up to 16x20 prints. So
It's so nice to have the rights to that digital copy so that maybe 20 years later, if they want to get more of that same photograph printed up, then they can totally do that.
Right.
That's neat.
Great. Well, we've had such a pleasure visiting with both of you guys. We wish you the best of luck. And thank you for allowing us into your beautiful home to do this interview with you. So we appreciate it. And we will be back with more of the Bridal Show after this.
Hello and welcome to Lexington. Lexington is the only online coupon company that is devoted to its customers in Lexington as well as Central Kentucky. We have amazing deals on everything that you need as well as everything that you want. Look, we're all looking for ways to save money. Why not stretch your dollars with Lexington? Just sign up below and start receiving your daily deals. It's time to save some serious money. So what are you waiting for?
Living in the bluegrass, we've come to expect exceptional beauty and unmatched quality. Lexington Furniture and Hancock & Moore offer the same, and have come together to have a showroom sale event. Hancock & Moore is the finest leather furniture in the industry, and now you can save up to 60% off pieces that have come straight from the market. With Hancock & Moore and Lexington Furniture, exceptional beauty is not that far away. Lexington Furniture, come create something.
We are back with the Bridal Show. Noel, finally, where are you guys specifically located, and what is your coverage area?
Well, we live in Shelbyville, Kentucky, which is convenient for us because it's somewhat halfway between Louisville and Lexington. We're originally, my wife and I are both from the Lexington area, both born and raised in Whitford County. So we know the Lexington, Fayette County area very well. We do now live in Shelbyville, which is close to Louisville, and work in Louisville. So we cover both and feel comfortable with Louisville, Lexington. We did live in northern Kentucky for a while, so we can travel there as well, but that's really the area.
On the drive up here,
and
it's
southern
just
Indiana
so beautiful. Oh, southern Indiana as well? Okay. Yeah, it's such a gorgeous drive out here and just so picturesque in a lot of ways. Do you all do any outdoor photography if the engaged couple would like to do that?
Well, some of the engagement photos, and the good thing about springtime in Kentucky with the flowers, that's a very popular thing, and we're working
definitely
with some couples now to hit the right time. They have weddings planned in July, but now's the time to get the engagement photos, so we're going to be doing some of that. And we do, the Maya camera that's here, we don't really use the old film cameras now for the photography of weddings, but my daughter and I have gone out to our neighbor's farm even early in the morning and gotten sun-ups with some medium format film cameras. So
that's so neat. It seems to just have this really neat feel to it sometimes that digital might not capture just yet. I mean, you can put a lot of filters on there and everything though.
Yeah.
Well, we are so pleased again. Thank you for letting us out here at your home. We really appreciate it. And folks, be sure to contact Jennifer Lynne Photography for your next event. And we appreciate it again. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for coming. We enjoyed having you today.
Definitely. Thank you so much for welcoming us in your home.